రవిగాంచనిచో కవిగాంచులోని సరస్వతి రూపములైన కవులందరికీ నా నమస్కారం. లక్ష్మణ్ గౌడ్ గారికి ముష్టాకం ప్రత్యేక నమస్కారములు. ఈరోజు ప్రపంచ శాంతికి అవరోధములైనటువంటివి 4 ముఖ్య సమస్యలు ఉన్నాయి. ఒకటి పర్యావరణ కాలుష్యం, ఎన్వైర్మెంటల్ క్రైసిస్. రెండోది ఫైనాన్షియల్ క్రైసిస్. మూడోది టెర్రరిజం. నాలుగోది సోషల్ క్రైసిస్ ఆర్ మారల్ క్రైసిస్. ఈ సమస్యలన్నిటికీ ఒకే మూల కారణం ఉందా అని మనం ఆలోచిస్తే అది ఏమిటి అని, అధర్మమే మూల కారణం అని చెప్పి తెలుసు. అధర్మ ఆర్ ది ఆపోజిట్ ఆఫ్ ధర్మ ఈజ్ ద రూట్ కాజ్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ ది మేజర్ క్రైసిస్ ఇన్ ది వరల్డ్. ఎన్వైర్మెంటల్ క్రైసిస్, ఫైనాన్షియల్ క్రైసిస్, terrorism or social and moral crisis. So what is adharma? What is dharma? I have identified in my research 10 negative emotions are the root cause which can be called together as adharma. First is ahankara, ego. Second is mamakaram, ragam, dvesham, kamam, krodham, lobham, moham, madam, matsarya. Anybody can tell me anything more? These are the 10 negative emotions which are the root cause of all problems in the world. It's already included lobham. Lobham means greed. Ahankaram is mamakara, raga, dvesha, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya. Matsarya means jealousy. So these 10 negative emotions. So what is the solution? The opposite is the solution. So I developed a meditation technique where you observe your own thoughts and identify which of these 10 are bothering you. Edo okati definitely out of it. My claim is that all problems are originating from these 10 only. Ahankara, mamakara, raga, dvesha, kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya. So observe it carefully in your own mind in meditation. Go on observing daily, and when it becomes slightly weak, you push it away and replace it with its opposite. So opposite of anger is love, opposite of greed is charity, generosity, opposite. So like this, once you replace by opposite, the opposite is dharma. What is dharma? The opposite of adharma is adharma. So there is a definition of 10 dharma lakshanas in the Manusmriti. A lot of people have a habit of attacking Manusmriti, but in Manusmriti itself this is told: dhruti, kshama, dama, shaucham, asteyo, indriya nigraha, dhir, vidya, satyam, akrodho, dashakam, dharma lakshanam. 10 lakshanas of dharma: dhruti, kshama, dama, shaucham, asteyam, indriya nigraham. So these 10 lakshanas of dharma in Patanjali's Yoga Darshana, 10 Yamanemas are given. Satya, Ahimsa, Brahmacharya, Asteya, Aparigraha, Shaucha, Santosha, Tapas, Swadhyaya, Ishvara Pranidhana. Satya, Ahimsa, Brahmacharya, Asteya, Aparigraha, Shaucha, Santosha, Tapas, Swadhyaya, Ishvara Pranidhana. In fact, the word Islam means Ishvara Pranidhana. Surrender to the Lord. Now coming to the Bhagavad Gita 16th chapter, there are 26 qualities given as Daivi Sampat, divine values. Abhayam, Sattva Samshuddhi, Jnana Yoga Vyavasthiti, Dhanam, Damascha, Yajnascha, Swadhyaya, Tapa, Arjavam. Arjavam means honesty, integrity. Ahimsa, Satyam, Akrodha, Tyaga, Kshanti, Apaishunam, Daya, Bhuteshu, Aloluptvam, Mardavam, Hri Rachapalam, Teja, Kshama, Dhriti, Shaucham, Adroho, Nabhimanita. 26 positive qualities. The opposite are asuri pravritti, rakshas qualities. Dambho, darpo, abhimanascha, krodha, paurushamevacha, ajnanam cha avijadasya partha, sampadam asurim. So if you take the 10 dharma lakshanas of Manu, dhruti, kshama, dama, shaucham, asteyo, indriya nigraha, dhir, vidya. Vidya is a dharma. Dhir, vidya, satyam, akrodho, dashakam, dharma lakshanam. And take Yamanema, Satyahimsa, Brahmacharya, Asteya, Aparigraha, Shaucha, Santosha, Tapas, Swadhyaya, and take these 26 Daivi Sampat, you will find common. Common around 18 we have found. And in an English poem called 18, it is serenity, regularity, absence of vanity, sincerity, simplicity, veracity, equanimity, fixity, non-irritability, adaptability, humility, tenacity, integrity, nobility, magnanimity, charity, generosity, purity. Practice daily the 18 itis. You will soon attain immortality. You will abide in infinity and eternity, and you cannot learn in a university. This is 18 itis song by Swami Shivananda. Now we have identified 18 ethical values out of these 26 plus and performed an investigation in other scriptures of other religions, from Quran, from Bible, from Buddha Sutras, from Jaina Sutras, and we found the same principles are mentioned in all the scriptures. And we have produced a book on this. So in fact the co-authors are Mr. Mushtaq Ahmadji and Bharat Masood Ali Khan. Because I don't know Arabic, I don't know Quran, I have taken their help. Similarly, we have taken help of Bible experts. They are found, we have given the cross references, and in next chapter we have expanded on each of the 18 values. Truth, non-violence, like this, 18 values. And so in the entire book we proved that the dharma is common for all religions. So dharma yoga is the common framework for all religions. Because the second factor is yoga. What is yoga? Everybody wants health. No religion says don't be healthy. And if you look at the namaz also, there are so many yoga postures in it. Vajrasanas, so many are there. And similarly, the meditation, prayer, or praise, all religions follow the same techniques of yoga in the all scriptures. And even the atheists who don't believe in God, they also want good health, and they also believe in the ethical values, because the law of the land, any country, the law is nothing but the same principles. Truth, non-violence, non-stealing. Because if you steal, it's a crime. If you commit harm to others, it's a crime. If you cheat others, all these are nothing but the dharmic ethical values. Law is nothing but ethical values. So even the atheist will accept the ethical values because it is law, it is basic survival. In fact, what Patanjali says is they are universal, sarvabhaumatva, that without the 5 basic principles of truth, non-violence, non-stealing, chastity and non-possessiveness, no society can exist. All societies will be destroyed. So in all the scriptures, the same are mentioned. Jainism, Buddhism, Islam, Christianity, Judaism, Sikhism, and of course Hinduism or Sanatana Dharma. So now the last point in this common framework is the existence of the Supreme Being. Atheists don't accept God, but they accept nature, Prakriti. So what is Prakriti comprising of? Prakriti comprises of so many forces. Earth is there, sun is there, air is there. All these are called Devatas. Who are Devatas? Devatas are not any human beings. They are all forces of nature. So we worship the nature. In the 3rd chapter in Bhagavad Gita, Sahad Yajna Praja Sushva Purvavacha Prajapati. When creation took place, both humans and Devatas were created, natural forces. And they were asked to maintain mutual support. Parasparam bhavayantaha, shreyah paramavapsnatha. You shall achieve progress and success if you support each other. And if you don't, there will be crisis. So those who don't return back to the Devatas, they are thieves. This is what Bhagavad Gita says. So what is the environmental crisis? They are not returning back. They are not replenishing back to the nature. Therefore, we are thieves. So replenishing back to the nature is possible through the yajna process. Ritual means not blind process. Yajna is an environmental technique of replenishing the natural forces which are getting depleted every day. Water, air, quality can be replaced. So this process is explained in the Vedas of how to replenish the natural forces which are being depleted by human consumption and human pollution. So this is not understood. Vedas are nothing but environmental science. And now the totality of the entire nature is manifest nature, manifest reality. The unmanifest behind it is God. What is Ishvara? What is Purusha and Prakriti? Prakriti is manifest. That is why we call Ardhanarishvara. Both sides, Shiva and Shakti, are 2 sides of the same coin. So manifest and unmanifest. So this understanding, once you reach, even atheists will accept they worship nature. What is science? Science is nothing but worshipping, protecting nature, and nature is manifest form of the Supreme Being. Unmanifest is Shiva, manifest is Shakti. Now, the definition of the Supreme Being that which is responsible for creation, sustenance and dissolution. Most of the scriptures like Quran or Bible are satisfied only with creation, creator, 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 as if sustenance and dissolution are not required. Both, all the three have to be there. There is a continuous cycle. So, yato va imani bhutani jayante yana jatani jivanti yasmin pravishanti tad brahma. This is the definition of God. That from which all beings are created, that by which all are sustained, and that into which everything gets absorbed, dissolved. That is called God. Am I right? Even the 99 names of Allah is explaining all the different functions. So that Supreme Being cannot be 5 different Supreme Beings or 5 different people on the stage. It has to be only one, because there has to be one creation, one sustenance. So that cannot be different for different religions or sub-religions or groups or subsects and warring groups or political parties. So it has to be only one. Sa ekaha. This is very clearly mentioned. Ekam sat vipra vadanti. And though these devatas are partial manifestations, of course a lot of Muslims and Christians think wrongly that Hindus are worshipping many devatas. That's not true. Omkaram is Parabrahma is only one, but these are all partial. Like who is Saraswati? Saraswati is knowledge. All of you are forms of Saraswati. You have delivered your poetry. So who is Lakshmi? Lakshmi is all wealth and all good things in life. They are not individual persons. They are not human beings. So all these devatas put together is Parabrahman, totality, Om. So this is the entire thing to be understood. Once you understand that each devata is a window to the Supreme Being, then there is no polytheism, there is only monotheism. So only Ekeshwarvada is there even in Hinduism. Therefore, there is no need for conversion. It is the same thing we are talking about. So the commonness of Dharma, Yoga and the Supreme Being, once it is understood, there will be complete world peace. With these few words, I thank the organizers for inviting.